Episode 358. Is your comms team running on outdated skills?
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI 6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
In one 2026 survey of more than 900 marketers, just about 3% describe themselves as AI experts. At the same time, most marketing and comms teams are already using AI tools in some form, from ChatGPT and Copilot to Canva's AI features. That gap between the tools on the desk and the skills in the room is the defining professional challenge of 2026. Hello and welcome back to AI 6, the podcast that teaches you AI in just 6 minutes a day. And of course, I am here to help bridge that gap for my marketing and comms pros peers. I want to give you a skills audit in today's podcast, an honest look at what the role of communications and marketing professionals actually look like and what the roles require in 2026. Because I think many teams are falling short. Recent B2B marketing surveys show that most marketers have little or no formal training on generative AI, and over half say there's an AI skills gap in their own teams. Jasper's 2025 State of AI and Marketing report found that while roughly 2/3 of marketers are already using generative AI, fewer than 1 in 3 say they have clear documented guidance on how they should be using it. And I'm also seeing that in my training rooms. People are using AI, ChatGPT, Copilot, Claude, Gemini, but they're using it like search engines. They don't understand how it's worked, the capability, the opportunity, and they haven't built it into their workflows. And critically, they have no idea how to govern it. The Marketing Week 2025 State of B2B Marketing survey found that 68% of marketers received no formal Gen AI training. And over half acknowledge there is an AI skills gap in their own teams. Then we have the Deloitte 2026 State of AI and the Enterprise report. They found that leaders now see the AI skills gap as the single biggest barrier to successful AI integration, ahead of technology and ahead of budget. So we're all agreed. But what are the skills that actually matter right now? Let me tell you. The first is literacy. Understanding what AI is and how it works at a level that makes you a better user and a more credible voice in your organization is really important. It's not about writing code. It's about understanding what a large language model actually does, why it hallucinates, what are its limitations, and why that matters when you're using it to draft a press release or a ministerial briefing. Most comms professionals have skipped this and really just want to know how to use the tools. But I really like to take people back to the beginning because if they understand the technology, they understand the capability, and they understand then the risks. The second gap is practical. That's AI fluency. The ability to use AI effectively, consistently, and in a way that is built into your actual daily workflows. And not just opening ChatGPT when you're stuck or you run out of ideas. I mean building custom GPTs for your team's specific tasks, prompt frameworks you can reuse, AI tools for audience research, content planning, campaign analysis, stakeholder communication. And this is when you'll see real productivity gains. The third gap is the one most organizations have not really started thinking about, and that's AI governance. How do you write an AI use policy? What does your organization need to know about the EU AI Act, which is now in full force? What are your obligations around data privacy when you're using these tools? What does ethical AI use look like in a public sector context, where trust and accountability are not optional extras? Governance is not somebody else's job. It's part of every communication professional's role now, because you are the one deciding what gets published, what gets sent, and what your organization names go on. When I built AI Playbook Diploma, I structured it around exactly these 3 gaps. Know AI, use AI, govern AI. The 12 modules work through AI literacy, practical fluency using real tools and real workflows, and governance, ethics, data, legislation, and policy writing. Because you cannot be competent in just one of those 3 areas. You need all 3. And here's the uncomfortable truth I share with people in my training sessions. The skills that made you excellent 5 years ago have not disappeared, but they're no longer sufficient on their own. Your writing instinct, your understanding of stakeholders, your ability to frame a message, those matter more than ever, but they need to be paired with AI capability. The professionals who are compounding their advantage are the ones combining their domain expertise with AI skills. So the data tells us that most comms teams are undertrained, undergoverned, and over-reliant on tools they don't fully understand. But this is also an enormous opportunity. If you close that gap now systematically, not ad hoc, you become indispensable in your organization. Not because AI made your job easier, but because you understood it well enough to lead. That's it for today's show. If you're ready to turn these insights into skills, here's how I can help. Get your copy of my book, AI Playbook, on Amazon. It's the perfect companion to the show. For weekly AI strategy, subscribe to my newsletter, Human in the Loop, on LinkedIn. Or if you want to take the next big step, you can take our CPD accredited professional diploma in AI. Maybe you need something more tailored for your organization. You can book a call in my calendar at digitaltraining.ie, or if you work in government or public sector, go over to publicsectormarketingpros.com. If you found this episode useful, please share it with a pro that you know, and I'd love to read your comments on Spotify. And if you can, take a second to like, rate, or subscribe wherever you listen. It really helps the show. This is AI6. I'll talk to you on the next episode.